and welcome to this new episode of the Dolce per Calcio podcast English version. As always, on my left, edition. That he doesn't speak because maybe he doesn't remember that we are gonna put this one on Spotify.
Oh, really? Yeah. Hi, guys.
Thanks, edition. And all across the world, like always, Harry from
How
Wales.
are we? You okay?
Okay, fine. You?
Good.
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just enjoying the fact that Dilshan was probably stood there like a wet lemon.
Bro, I woke up like 45 minutes ago. I'm still
How?
in bed.
It's 5:30 with you.
Yeah, but he
I
went.
had a nap.
He
Can I
went
have a nap or not?
to a raid
Oh,
yesterday.
sorry, I forgot you're really delicate.
So how's the weather in Wales?
It's actually been really good the last few days. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, it's nothing like it is in Rome, but it's been actually quite similar. I think I've checked a few times with what it's like with you guys, and it's been, 16 degrees here, similar to when it's been with you.
How much humidity?
although
The percentage?
it- Uh?
The percentage of humidity?
Oh, God, I don't look at shit like that.
No, we're kidding. Let's go.
Yeah, so, no, but yeah, the weather's been really nice, and it's got a bit colder today, but still, nice to just have a bit of sun for once.
Lovely.
The sun that is setting finally on this national break. Today there are the last few games, a lot of AFCON and South America games, and then finally this weekend we are back with the league, the Italian league, the Serie A, the Premier League, and
Finally.
we couldn't be more happier. So the first, like always, the first segment of our podcast is Why So Serie A. And we don't have a weekend of Serie A, past weekends of Serie A to talk about, but we're going to look to the future. We're going to look to what's coming. And first of all, before talking about the next few games or the next weekend, we need to start by talking about the sacking of Thiago Motta and the appointment of Tudor as the new manager in Juventus.
I would love to hear from Harry about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I won't pretend that I've really been keeping up to date with it because I haven't. Obviously, I've said quite a lot on the podcast how much I respect and admire Thiago Motta. So, I am disappointed that it didn't work out for him. As much as I don't really cheer for Juve's success by any mean. I still quite liked him as a coach. I liked what he did last year as well before getting the Juve job. But I think Dilshan, you're the Juve fan amongst us. I think your opinion out of all three of us is the one that is probably the most valid. But as far as I'm concerned, I think the results weren't going well. But is it harsh? Is it perfect time? Who knows? But I would have liked to have seen him either stay a bit longer or just for it to have worked out a little bit better. What about you?
But what I think is like he got a lot of bad results that are really bad. With some
The last are worse
the
than
last are the worst that I ever seen in the last 5 years of Juventus. Maybe I think there's a lot of coaches that has been sick without even winning some cups or leagues, like the Pirlo season that he won a Super Cup and
In Coppa Italia.
He brought us in a Coppa Italia. He brought us in the Champions League.
Sorry,
Jacopo,
I'm a little
Can you
bit
behave,
clumsy.
please?
I'm a little bit
He's
clumsy.
excited, see, he's excited.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I was saying. So, in my opinion, we could have waited the end of the season to. I mean, the season is already going bad. I don't think we can go even worse. The fact that we
No.
have a big matches like we have to play against Lazio, Roma, both of them away at the Olimpico. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know if Tudor is the right person for Juventus. Or, in my opinion, it's the same story again and again. So
Yeah.
we will see on Sunday, right? Juventus is playing
On Sunday, Juventus is gonna play
Against
against.
Genoa.
Not on Sunday.
on Saturday. At
You've got Saturday
on
against
Saturday
Genoa.
at 6, yeah.
Saturday at 6. So at that point we can discuss it more.
Yeah, I think one thing that, like, just to branch off one of the points you made, you say, obviously waiting until the end of the season would have been better. I agree with you simply because look, if Juve get a really good last few games, it's the new manager, things have changed. It's so much harder for opposition, like coaches, to plan their games against Juve. But one, if it goes well because of those reasons, and Tudor gets the job, but he's not actually fit enough to do it, that's a problem. And you're in the exact same situation.
In my opinion, it's way too risky. It's
No,
way too
100%.
risky because, in my opinion, like I said yesterday in the Italian episode, probably there's something happening inside the team because most of the players,
Only two players.
only Mbangula and another player say thank you to
Mbangula and Bremer.
Yeah.
The one that
The one
got
that is
coached
not-
by Tagomotta for 1 month, like
Yeah.
something like that.
So I think probably now that Thiago is gone, a lot of players has a lot of fresh air. First
Yeah,
of
I
all,
also think-
Vlahovic, there will be again
The star
part of
man.
the
I
project,
remember
Yeah,
there was a thing that Tudor said last year, I think it was, where he said Vlahovic is the best striker in the league.
Yeah.
So
2 years
that looks good for
2 or
2
3
years ago, yeah.
so
almost,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. From Saturday, from that match, we can understand a lot of things. We will see how
Yep.
Vlahovic is going to play. The other players that have been arguing with Thiago Motta that didn't have enough space in the team. I don't know what to say now because everything
No.
is happened in a moment that we are not playing. Juventus it wasn't playing because the leagues were stopped by Nations League and national teams. So we will see. We'll see from Sunday.
If I
Saturday.
can,
one thing I do want your opinion on is I think the fact that how risky of a move it is now in the situation that Juve are in, where you are battling for top four against, Lazio,
and
Roma,
that's why
Bologna.
I want to weigh in right now because, like you said, maybe it's too risky. You could have waited. I'm a not a huge fan, but I'm a fan of Thiago Motta. I think
Yeah, I was too.
he will be a really great coach. Maybe it was too soon for him to go to Juventus this season. But the thing that I'm gonna say is, if Thiago Motta is not working right now, yeah, you have a little bit of a slow period of time right now. We have 2 or 3 games that are easy. Maybe he could have gotten a little bit more points.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're risking leaving Thiago Motta in charge while you have too many direct matches against your opponents for the last Champions League spot. Because you have the Bologna game in Bologna, the Lazio game
they're all away.
in Rome, the
in
Roma
Rome.
game in Rome. So if this is the actual play style that Juventus under Thiago Motta is gonna play against the big teams, like the last 2 games against Atalanta and Fiorentina, maybe it's best not to risk it. Maybe it's best to appoint some new managers, only because I think if that's the railroad on which is the Juventus train, with a lot of stops against bigger
Yeah,
teams, maybe it's too risky to leave him
It was
there.
risky, but we have to keep all in mind that I'm not saying that Thiago Motta is not a good coach, because we saw the stats yesterday and they are exactly the same of the last year with Bologna. But the fact that Bologna is a team that has been struggling in the last few years, and in
Maybe
the last
2 points behind Bologna's points last
really,
year.
are really close stats. So it was a crazy season last year because it was Bologna that was
Yeah.
coming from a period where it was struggling and it did really great. But now you're in Juventus, and it's a different.
Yeah, it's different. You have a completely different landscape also about the expectation of the
Yeah.
fans, also the.
When you're coming to Juventus as a player or as a staff or whatever you want, you have to know that in Juventus you have to win.
Absolutely,
That's the
absolutely.
point.
That's the point. Today on the Gazzetta, in an interview to Mauro, ex-Juve player, and he said, just like you already said right now, that in Juventus you need to start with big players and to manage that big players to win. That's the thing. You cannot do and try to revolutionize how Juventus can play. And that's why a lot of the more a lot more concentrated on playing style, like Sarri. All the managers that are more concentrated on that, like Sarri, Pirlo, Motta, they didn't do good in Juventus. They were sacked in less than a season this time with Motta. So maybe that's that for Juventus, and I think that Tudor shouldn't be next year manager, but
It depends on the end of the season, bro.
Fuck
to
me, yeah.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Sorry.
Bloody
Uh,
hell. I was going to ask, you know, the way that Tudor came into Lazio, I think it was last
Last
season
year,
after
yeah.
Sarri.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think that it's a good thing for Juve if that's
different,
the
I
case
think,
this
because
year, where it's
I
kind of
think
like
it's
a
different.
When you come to Juventus, it's a completely
No,
different.
but not only that, because this Juventus is better than Lazio's team last year. The thing is, maybe in some aspects the situations are really similar, because last year a lot of the players in the Lazio squad weren't too happy with Sarri, so with a new manager they started getting their stride back. The same here with Juventus, because it's not a surprise that a lot of the Juventus players are not Thiago Motta fans. But at the same time, the situation is different, because Juventus is still fighting for the Champions League spots. Lazio last year wasn't, and I don't know. It's
Yeah, it's a different situation.
it's different because Juventus is different from almost any other team in Italy.
And he has a lot of pressure now.
The pressure
on
is
him.
incredibly high. The expectation, at least to
I would
arrive,
never accepted
yeah,
to go
to reach the
inside,
fourth
yeah.
place. And we also do not need to forget that Juventus right now does also need to think about the World Cup for clubs, Club World Cup.
yeah.
That's something important
That's
with a
something
lot
that
of
could-
money on the
yeah.
line.
It's something that could change this season.
Absolutely.
Trying winning the World Cup.
Absolutely. This is the Juve situation. I want to talk about also with you. It's news that is from yesterday, today, a little bit more today. But Gasperini is really close to joining Roma from June. You're not happy.
hate
I
it.
can see that.
hate
So
it.
I wanna hear your opinion on it.
I mean, you know, we mentioned again, like similar to the Thiago Motta case, we've kind of spoken a lot about Gasperini, him leaving Atalanta. Should they offer him a contract? Should he stay? Should he go? Whatever. I don't know much about, you know, what Ranieri's sort of thinking is at the moment, but like, first of all, does Ranieri want to completely leave?
Said, I don't know how many times that he doesn't want.
No,
he-
we'll never.
It's really difficult for him to think about
Ranieri staying next
staying on the Roma bench next season.
No, he always
Yeah.
said he's
This
joking
season
about it.
was something one hit wonder, I think, also because
Yeah.
because of the love that Ranieri has for Roma.
I think he did so good. If he ends
Yeah.
his career like
I-
that,
if he ends the season with Roma in the Champions League spot
No, it's
or in the Europa League spot, yeah,
Chapeau.
he did incredible. If
Yeah.
he ends,
I mean,
if he ends out of the Europa spots,
it would
maybe it's a little bit less incredible. Yeah, he
could
did
have
good,
been,
but
gone.
stop,
It could be worse.
finish good and not great, not incredible.
Yeah, I mean, for me now, I think you know, the fact that they're going after Gasperini now, kind of to me says that they've tried everything with Ranieri, and obviously, like you say, he's kind of been like, no, this was a short-term thing, because with the way they've played, you know, this year since the derby, I would throw the kitchen sink. I'd honestly, I'd offer him anything if I was, you know, in charge of Roma. So I presume that is something they've looked at.
But you need to remember that
is-
Ranieri last season retired. He
No,
didn't want
100%.
to be a manager
I'm well
anymore.
aware of
No, he
that.
just came back. I think when he signed for Roma, he was so clear about
Yeah.
the fact that he's doing this season and from next season.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And that's enough.
No, 100%. I think, you know, even though he said that, if you're Roma, you still try. But they probably have, and it's probably not worked out, and he's probably stuck to his word. Gasperini, I mean, as a Lazio fan, I hate the fact he's going there. I hope he fails. I hope they do really bad, obviously. However, if you're a Roma fan, you're laughing, in my opinion. I think it's a really good, positive acquisition for Roma. I think it's good for Gasperini to prove himself. You know,
I'm
they're
not
not
about
going to
the
be
same
title
idea.
challengers.
I think that's
Straight
the
away,
idea
anyway.
from someone that
Hates Roma.
hates Roma and it doesn't know the Roma
Yeah,
surrounding
I don't-
enough to say that I don't think Gasperini is a great choice. As it's a great choice for
think
Roma,
that-
not because he's a bad manager. Absolutely not. He's an incredible manager, but I don't think he can strive somewhere else than.
See, I disagree. I think
By
he
my
might do
opinion-
really well at Roma.
But in my opinion, is the fact that the character of Gasperini is
exactly,
really hard,
exactly.
and the
He's
players
he's
in
a great
Roma,
he's a great manager.
he's a great manager, but he's really hard. Like
He's not a likable
No.
manager.
so. I imagine like Mancini and Pellegrini fighting each other in
Imagine Gasperini saying something like he said to Lukman
Yeah.
a month ago
true.
to one of the
to Mancini,
Roma players.
Gasperini, or
To
any of
Dybala.
them, to Dybala.
If he says something like that to Dybala,
Bro, will
next
be
year
madness.
Gasperini couldn't even reach the stadium.
There will be the
next
war.
game.
They will wait outside Trigoria with
No,
flames and
the fans
force.
wouldn't be happy. I think.
I think
something
if
like
the relationships and everything work, I think it will be a really, really good acquisition, and I will stick.
But I can
that.
see a nice situation and a simple situation with Gasperini and the team that Roma is, with not
Yeah.
only the team but the fans as well.
The
If there's
fans, the
something
ac-
wrong,
like,
it will be dead.
aspirations they've got as well. They're not going to be well, they're going to aim for it, but I don't think they're going to be title challengers straight away. And I think that's good for Gasperini. You get a top four in
We
your first
also need
season.
Transfer to Brighton.
Yeah,
that
no,
the-
it's not Brighton.
No,
Brighton
I
is
tried.
You guys, yeah,
Brigham.
not quite. Brachan.
Bracha. Sorry,
Brigham.
sorry, Reese.
That-
We'll call him Reese. Thank you, Reese. Yeah, we'll post the podcast
every episode in the podcast will be available right when it ends
on
So
And
YouTube.
if you go,
find them.
if you go
And,
to the
from
YouTube
the
channel and you go to where it says
following days on
live, the
Spotify.
video will be there.
Yeah, I was saying something. I forgot a little bit. I was saying, yeah. If you think about that, Gasperini didn't win anything with Atalanta for 9 seasons. Like at the 9th season, he won the Europa League, the first trophy with Atalanta. In Rome, maybe he couldn't wait this time.
Yeah, maybe.
It's too long.
I think in less than 3 years you have to do something.
Yeah,
really
if you-
important.
Not because Roma has won so much in the last 10 years,
No, but because it's been so long,
but
so
they
if you
need
change,
to, and the project is focused on winning.
in my
Yeah, I
opinion,
think that is the main
sacked,
thing, innit?
they're also saying that they needed to win now, not in 3 years. So if Gasperini arrives and doesn't win anything in the first 2 or 3
so I
seasons,
think in the project in 3 years they have to win at least a scudetto, or at least try to.
yeah, but if Gasperini comes here in Rome and gets the Roma job and wins the Scudetto in the first 2 seasons with this Roma squad,
Chapeau.
maybe one of the best Italian managers of all time.
I'm saying now, if
Get,
he wins,
get him,
if he gets to
get him
Roma,
knighted.
if he wins the scudetto in the next 3 years, I'm going to kiss him in Trigoria. I will jump over the fence, go inside, and do a vlog about it.
Maybe in 3 years we will be that important that we can go to Trigoria
Or
without going over the fence. Don't worry.
Or maybe sleeping on the sidewalk of Trigoria.
Right, you can. I won't be there.
You won't be there.
Nah. I'll watch from the car.
Even if we have an interview with Gasperini, the manager that just won the
Bro,
the Serie A.
work is work. Look at
Yeah,
Corrado
work is
that
work. Work
working
is
with
work.
Roma
Work is
now.
work.
So let's go and talk about the Inter situation. That is not a really a situation, but obviously about the form of Inter, looking to the last 9 games to clinch the second in a row Scudetto. What do you think about Inter? Because obviously Inter does start at the first place right now after break with 3 points ahead of Napoli, 6 points ahead of Atalanta. At the same time, Inter in this next month will be completely madness with the calendar, with 2 derbies for the Coppa Italia, the Bayern Munich quarterfinals. Sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
So, bro, what do you think about the Inter situation? What do you think about it?
I mean, for you looking at their calendar as a Napoli fan, that must be a good bit of hope. You're only 3 points behind them. You've not got the European games, and you're not in the Coppa Italia anymore. So for you, it is a case of if you can focus on your games and hope that they slip up, which in the games that they've got to play, you would kind of presume that they will. You've got Udinese on Sunday, which it's a game that they should win. But Udinese, they're not the easiest team this year. They always put up quite a good fight against the bigger teams.
Yeah, and Inter has a lot of defection because Lautaro is not playing, Bastoni is not playing, Dumfries is not playing. So
exactly.
already 3 stars.
Exactly, and then going straight from there, then to the Milan derby.
Yeah,
and it's not, it's the away derby. I know, a lot of British people think that the stadium gets split in half. It doesn't. It is an away game.
No, absolutely not. Only the curva is left to the away.
Go look and see our vlog of the Rome derby.
Go look and see the scenes on the Roma derby on our on our channel.
Or watch the TikTok. That one was much better. It was.
Yeah, because the TikTok was more Lazio based, and then the YouTube video is more Roma based.
You know what? I know that wasn't the idea on the day, and we didn't really plan for it to be like that. But I actually quite like the fact that it turned out that way. That you had one video that the Lazio fans could watch and cry, and we could all be kind of sad together, and then you had the Roma YouTube video. Which
we also need to clear the air.
Yeah.
In the YouTube video is more Roma based. Also because Harry, after the 2-0, stopped recording for a little bit.
Right. I said this to the boys afterwards. As soon as the first goal went in, I kind of was like, shit. Obviously, I was fuming.
Got the clip,
I was drunk. I was not happy. Don't even bother getting that up. But I just completely thought I was recording stuff, and it just turns out I wasn't. I was more focused on obviously,
on
as a Lazio fan being in there singing and all of that.
I will never forget your face when you came to Angolo after the match.
Mate, honestly, I nearly had so many arguments that night because it was just filled with.
Not nearly.
You have to say sorry to a lot of people.
Fuck them.
And
I'm joking. I'm joking.
He never came back.
No, literally, that is the last time I was there. So back to Inter. You've got an away derby, which is going to be really difficult. Then Parma away.
And then the Munich game
away. And then the Munich game away. Yeah, I think the fact that Inter play in San Siro in the second leg
is important.
It's really important. They need to make sure that they can hold on. You look at Lazio last year, obviously, as an Italian team who've played Bayern. In Stadio Olimpico, they got the win, and then Bayern just turned it over in the Allianz. If Inter can kind of restrict Bayern is probably the best way to.
Yeah, but I think that Bayern Munich was a little bit worse than this one.
Yeah, and also I think Inter, you said multiple
a lot
times,
better than the Lazio team last year.
Yeah, but also I think, like you say, a lot of times Inzaghi is a genius when it comes to 2-leg games.
Yeah, to prepare the games ahead of time is.
I honestly do think. I think Inter will go through. I do, especially with the fact that it's San Siro second leg. I think everything is in their favor in this one.
Me too. We are gonna do also our prediction for the quarterfinals in the next section of the podcast. I wanna finish a little bit with the Serie A, with the Napoli thoughts, because
I think I'll go really quickly because I think your opinion on the Napoli stuff is the more important. So, for me, again, like I said, Napoli just need to sit down, sharpen up, focus. In the last 5 games with Inter and Napoli, well, the last few games, even more than 5, it's been a bit up and down. Inter seem to have got a bit more shape now. They've got 3 wins in the last 4 games. You've got a draw, a win, a draw. So it's a little bit like if you, with the schedule that they've got, Inter, and the schedule you've got, I genuinely think this is the opportunity now to clinch the title and hope that Inter go far in both Coppa Italia and Champions League.
I think that obviously Napoli cannot only think about themselves, because with 3 points behind, you cannot only think about your games. You also need to watch the other side. At the same time, I've seen a better Napoli in the last 3 games than the 3 before. the four before, because we need to remember that Napoli in the last month and a half played horrible games against Roma, Lazio, Udinese, Como, with the first and only loss of the 2025 part of the season for Napoli. But after it, we drew against Inter. We played so much better and maybe deserved a win. Win against Fiorentina. The win against Fiorentina was an important win. The last draw it was a little bit surprising, but at the same time, I think Napoli played not incredibly, but a good performance. At the same time, Venezia right now is difficult to score against because they stopped 0-0 Lazio in Venice. They stopped in Bergamo, Atalanta also to a draw 0-0.
It will be a difficult match.
It's always a difficult match, so I don't think it's easy for anyone to go there.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Inter game is easy against Udinese this weekend. Obviously, Napoli has the Milan game, a little bit more complicated on paper, but I don't think it's a weekend where it's so easy to think about that Inter is gonna win and Napoli is gonna lose. I wanna see. I wanna think about our. Obviously, right now we're gonna do our prediction for the matches next weekend, but I think that probably the gap between Inter and Napoli will be the same after this game. Napoli needs to take advantage of the fact that Inter is gonna lose points because of the games during the week, the Coppa Italia games, then the Champions League games, and obviously Napoli needs to root for Inter during these tournaments. Like in the
Napoli,
Champions League, I want to see Antonio Conte watching the game of Bayern Inter and
Napoli has to concentrate about this part of the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of the Inter situation.
These are a lot of the managers said this in the last weeks, but these are 9 finals that you need to play as a final every game.
Yeah.
And then you need to bring
for
the
most
3
of the
points
teams
home.
because we are all there.
Yeah, because
for different positions.
Inter, Napoli, and Atalanta are playing for the Scudetto.
And
we have 6 teams between 6 points for the
Playing for
last Champions League spot and the Europa League spots, the Conference League spots. So for any of these teams, this is the most important part of the season.
Yeah, I agree.
So I want to hear your thoughts about the prediction. I want to hear your prediction for the Serie A weekend before going to our second segment. Como Empoli.
Start with me, are we?
What?
I'm going to say...
Harry had a little stroke.
Harry started talking in Welsh.
No, sorry. I'm going to say 2-1 Como.
Okay. For me, I think it's a 3-1 or 3-0 Como.
Yeah, 2-0 Como.
Venezia Bologna.
Oh, I think 3-0 Bologna.
I
were
think
at the reverse fixture that
It's
way.
a difficult game, like I said before, but I think Bologna right now is the better team in Italy. So for me, it's a Bologna win, maybe 1-2 or 0-1.
3-1 Bologna for me.
Juventus Genoa.
I'm going to go for a 1-0 Juve win.
I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win Juve.
Let's say 1-0.
You think that Tudor starts this new adventure with a draw?
Exactly.
At home against Genoa.
Exactly.
So just to be more
I'm happy
lighted,
about Tudor coming to Juventus. Yeah.
Okay. Lecce Roma.
I'm going to say
2-0 Roma.
I'm going to say 1-0 Roma. Dybala out for the season. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be a win for Roma, but maybe the last one they get because the next part of the calendar for them it's too difficult. Cagliari Monza.
3-2 Cagliari.
3-2 Cagliari. Fiorentina Atalanta. For me, I think 3-1 maybe Cagliari. Fiorentina Atalanta.
1-1.
1-0 and
Let's say 2-2. It's a pretty nice match.
I think 2-1
Yeah,
Fiorentina.
it's going to be a good watch.
Yeah, that would be a nice.
I will
match.
say 2-1 Fiorentina. Inter Udinese.
I think it's gonna be a tougher game than Inter think, but I think they'll scrape a 2-1 win.
Yeah, I agree with it as well.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a tough game.
And Napoli Milan.
Napoli
I think
Milan.
this is the one that I've been thinking about quite a lot.
3-1
Dilshan,
Napoli.
what do you think?
3-1 Napoli.
I'm gonna say, because before I said that the gap is not gonna change, and I think Inter is gonna draw, Napoli is gonna draw too.
You think so? Again?
2-2.
I'm gonna say 2-1, and I'm gonna even say I think Milan will go 1-0 up, and then Napoli will scrape 2 goals back.
I think Napoli will come to this match with another mindset.
Let's see. I'm not gonna weigh in too much on Napoli games, but I'm gonna say 2-2. Hellas Verona Parma on Monday.
I think
This is
3.
probably a 0-0.
Yeah.
See, I disagree. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I think 3-2 Hellas.
Okay, I trust you. And then the last game of this
I wouldn't
match
if I were
week-
you.
What?
Pardon?
What did you say?
I said I wouldn't trust you if I were you.
And the last game, Lazio Torino.
2-2.
So Lazio, I think Torino is not a bad team. I'm gonna say 1-0.
I'd say 2-1 Lazio.
See, I think it's got draw written all over it. I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I think with injuries that Lazio have, all of this, I think, yeah, 2-2 definitely.
So it's time for us to
Move on.
To our second segment of this episode. Obviously, with the Spectre Europe, like always, a section in which we're gonna talk about Europe. Usually, we talk about the Champions League, the Europa League games. Today, we're gonna talk a little bit about the national teams games that we saw this weekend, but really small section. And then we're gonna talk about a little bit of something that is close to Harry's heart, because we're gonna talk about the news from today that Trent Alexander-Arnold is really close to signing with Real Madrid in the next few weeks.
Look at that smile.
I never liked him anyway, and I'm joking. I fucking love that man.
You never liked Trent Alexander-Arnold, you said?
No.
I'm joking. I love him. Honestly, I'm genuinely like we'll talk about it more in a minute, but I think it's news we all have been expecting. It's like the Jurgen Klopp thing. No, it's not like the Jurgen Klopp. That hurt and that was a shock. But it's just as much as we've been expecting it, it is like, fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been worse than Doncic going to Lakers.
Oh man, I'm a Lakers fan. I was loving that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it was so good.
But the kind of transfer was like that.
Oh yeah. I don't think so. I just think we.
Honestly, I didn't expect that one.
Like Liverpool fans, we've known for a long time that it's happening. We've known for a year, really. It was March 2024 it first started getting reported. You follow so many, obviously you probably follow loads of Juventus-based journalists. We follow loads of Liverpool ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've known it's coming for a long time, but now that it's pretty much like, here we go, it's just a bit like, shit.
Here we land. No, I want to say land because I like the guy that said it. No, the thing the fact is, Lazio. Sorry, because Harry follows so many teams, so many times that sometimes I get them confused. No, the fact is, Liverpool is risking to lose Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Salah, all in the same transfer window. Not in the same transfer window, in June. In June. And I want to hear your thoughts about it.
We're going straight into it, are we?
Yeah. I think it's better to go to this one. The national break doesn't give... No one gives a fuck about the national break.
No,
the only time that people care about the national teams is when you play a Euros or the World Cup. That's it.
To be fair, you wouldn't know what it's like playing in a World Cup for a long time now.
We talked about it yesterday because we talked about the Italian national team. My brother he has never seen an elimination game for the World Cup with Italy playing because he was born in 2007. And so 2010 out in the group stage.
You know what makes that even funnier?
Out in the group stage and then nothing. No
other.
What's
even funny about that? Wales have been to as many World Cups in your brother's lifetime as Italy.
Yeah. Actually, yes.
It's a little bit depressing, but we're
What
gonna
do you mean? It's not
move
depressing.
away from it.
It's beautiful.
We were talking about Liverpool, so
Well, let's talk
move
about
on.
Liverpool. It's better for us, at least.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, like the way I see it is Trent we've kind of known is happening. Salah is honestly, I don't think any of us know what's going on. A lot of Liverpool fans that I've seen kind of comment on it is why the hell are we not giving him whatever the fuck he wants? If he wants a fucking Lego fucking Death Star, give him the fucking Lego Death Star. I don't care what he wants, we give it to him. Yeah. Why we haven't done that yet, I don't know. He has probably been the best player on the planet this season. Maybe there's Liverpool bias. I don't think so, but you know, he should be a Liverpool player next year if we had our way. The other one, I think, is Van Dijk. As much as Salah, he's kind of like hinted at leaving, whether that's applied.
Van
to
Dijk didn't. Van Dijk didn't.
No, Van Dijk hasn't. You know, you don't hit anything from Van Dijk, and I think of the three of them, he's the most likely to stay. I mean, you know, Trent's pretty much 100% gone.
Yeah.
Salah, I'd say, is probably about 45-50%. You know, we don't know what's happening with him. Van Dijk is the one that I think you would say he's probably going to stay. But, you know, as a Liverpool fan, I'm really disappointed in the way that that's been managed. Van Dijk is, you know, arguably still the best defender on the planet. If not he's definitely in the top 5-10. And also our club captain, he's been a hero for us. He changed the way we've played, changed our sort of, you know, what we've won because of his presence. Salah, best player on the planet right now, in a lot of people's opinions. Arguably, if we hadn't been knocked out of the Champions League, he'd probably be Ballon d'Or number one.
He was the front runner, maybe.
Exactly.
I think with Rafinha, because Rafinha this season for Barcelona.
Yeah, if they win the Champions League, that's Rafinha's.
Yeah.
I think Trent is the only one where I think he's wanted to leave because he wants to go Real Madrid. And you know what? Me and some of my friends were talking about this morning. I don't blame him. He's won everything you could possibly win at his boyhood club. He's, you know, it looks like he's going to end winning his second Premier League for Liverpool. You know, I don't blame him for wanting to go. I really don't. And if Salah and Van Dijk wanted to go, then, you know, I don't blame them. But of what we see, and, you know, look, we don't see everything. But of what we see, Salah and Van Dijk don't particularly want to leave. They just want, you know, to be... Salah probably wants to be paid what he thinks he deserves, which, in my opinion, just fucking
this season,
right it.
This season, maybe he deserves a raise because of this season, but at the same time, you need to think also that he's aging. Right now,
he is, but, you know, unless... what's better? You just don't want to get rid of him on a free. If a club comes in for 200 million, then it's a different story, but it's a free.
How many seasons do you think Salah can maintain this level?
I mean, with the way things are these days, I mean, you look at Ronaldo, who's 40 and he's, you know, still decent.
No. I will die on this hill, but Ronaldo is not the same player as he was 5 years ago.
Of course he's not, but he's still not a bad player. He's still, you know,
because Ronaldo is also playing in the Saudi league. You cannot compare someone.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is with players like Ronaldo still playing at the age of 40 to a decent level, Salah
but he's not decent. If you look at the Portugal games, 90% of them, he's the worst player.
Bro, he's playing in the church pitch.
Because a lot of people stops on the he scored. Yeah, he scored on the fucking 10th attempt, and he consistently makes the team play worse. The fact is, obviously, it's Ronaldo. He's the Portugal national team. Only him. Not because the players are they are really good. And they have a lot of really great players.
But it's like the mascot of the team.
Yeah, you cannot get rid of him. I get it. At the same time, I don't think he's the best example of someone that continues playing while.
I think what I'm saying, my point was going to be is Ronaldo's longevity is like crazy. So in these days, if a player like Ronaldo can play till he's 40, Salah is only 32. He can probably play at this level for another 2-3 years. Maybe not this level, but, you know, he can still be arguably the best player in a Liverpool team for a long time. with the way that football is these days. Modric is 38, and he's still, like he's not as good as he was a few seasons ago, but he's 38.
If you see Ancelotti's management of Modric, that's perfect. Someone that that it's aging, that it's not as good as before.
But in
you let him
football
play
these days,
with the little, I don't know how to say it in English, the little thing that makes the drops fall with the medicine.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Drop counter.
We in Italian call it contagocce, but I don't know.
I mean, you can call it like a pipette, but I don't.
Pipette, yeah.
A pipette?
La pipetta.
A pipette.
A pipette.
Pipette.
It was like Theo.
Anyway, what I was saying is, my point is that you say now Salah at 35 years old, would he be still a good player? At 35, he's now 32.
I want to remind you also that Salah is turning 33 this year. Yeah, he's 32 right now, but in 2 months,
fine. He's turning 33 in June.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
What
so
I'm saying
in 3 seasons, he's gonna be turning 36.
Okay. Is it worth paying him, giving him a 2-year contract with whatever money he wants? So when until he's 35, and then if he wants to leave, whatever. But right now, 32 is still not his prime.
Yeah, but he's asking for more than 12 million a year, right?
Right now, he's on 18.2 million.
Exactly. He wants more than that. So he wants 20 million a year.
On the planet.
Just give it to him.
Just fucking give him what he honestly, mate. Whatever. You're not like. I don't get what you don't understand. I don't care what he wants. Give it to him.
Yeah, I know.
If he wants a fucking rocket, mate, give him the fucking rocket. I don't care. Give it to him. Whatever that man wants.
You need to think about. I know
genuinely. Honestly, if I was married, he could have my fucking wife, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Premier League, you don't.
There's no money concept.
Absolutely,
exactly. Fuck him. I just want him to
for
stay.
One player is like more than half of the salary budget for Lecce. That's something like that.
Mate,
if you think about it.
Yeah, but Salah's better than Lecce as a whole.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mate, if he wants, honestly, give him Lecce. I don't care. I want that man to stay. Give him Lecce. I don't care.
Okay, I get it. What do you think is gonna be Liverpool next season? How it's gonna be? Like, let's be real. This season, Liverpool is winning so comfortably.
Oh no, I think next year we'll have an off year.
Because of the worst season of CD's Guardiola season.
Yeah, no, I think we're not winning the league next year. As much as I want to be hopeful, I think again it depends on what we do in the summer. I've seen we're linked to Alexander Isak, which would be fucking mint.
Yeah, but who's going away? Nunez is going away.
Yeah, mate. Fucking, I love Nunez.
That's the door.
I thought he's been class. He's been, honestly, arguably the best player in the world whilst he's been a Liverpool player.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
Look. I love Nunez.
Right? We are talking about the same guy.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Okay. Our popular opinion is the next section, not this one.
No, what I'm saying is Nunez has been a real delight to have at the club. However, was he worth what we paid for him?
No, absolutely not.
I honestly, in memes and vibes, 100%. In football, maybe not. So, if it means, say now, if we spend maybe 170 million, get Alexander Isak in, and you use 75 million, you sell Nunez for that, which is what was.
I'm sorry, that's the price that Newcastle is asking for Isak.
I don't know, but that's what I've seen. I don't know whether it's euros, pounds, dollars, yen.
It could have been in pesos. It's still too much. I think he's an incredible striker. He's maybe one of the best this season in the world, but you cannot give Newcastle 170 million for him. Pounds, euros, yen, the same. It's too much.
I would. I can't lie. I would. 170 million.
He would become like maybe in the top 5 transfer in all history of football.
I mean, look, whatever they want for him, if we can sell Nunez for 75 million, laugh our way out of that negotiation and straight into a Alexander Isak negotiation.
Okay, if you get something with Nunez, probably from the Saudi league, you could get this type of money for Nunez. maybe you should go and take Alexander
try.
Isak for. I'll get if he comes to Liverpool for a price that goes around like maybe 100 millions, 120, 170 is a little bit too much, I think. But
Yeah,
obviously
but anyway.
in England,
Everything
money
is
is not
not-
a problem. Money is not a problem in England. We
No,
know
I
it.
think
Everybody
the other
knows.
thing I think that is really important that we sign you. You mentioned about us next year. It's a fucking right back, apparently.
Yeah, you need a right back.
The one
Frimpong
that
is probably going away from Leverkusen next season.
Yeah, Frimpong's who I want. I want Frimpong and I want Kirkez. That's our new fullbacks. Bless him. Andy
I
Robertson.
think it's
love him
better to go
bits,
with
but-
Kerkez for Liverpool only because he's Premier League proven.
No, but things. That's the thing. We'd get both. You'd get Kirkez to replace Robertson, and you'd get Frimpong to replace Trent. Then, hopefully Van Dijk stays as well.
I don't know. Last question about Liverpool. Then we do a really fast Europe look. Also about the Champions League and the quarterfinals. What do you think about the Gravenberg? Because I saw that in the last
What a man.
few weeks.
What a man.
Yeah,
How much you spend on it?
but
How much would you spend on him?
if he was
Oh,
at Liverpool,
mate.
if you
How much was it the Neymar went for? Neymar transfer fee. Neymar went for 222 million euros.
yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, mate, 223. I don't know. Fucking. Oh, what a man. Honestly, like, he's been the guy that's. Honestly, it was like a new signing. The way he's, like, just suddenly been, like, godly. He's been amazing. In my opinion, he's been. He's in the team of the year for the Prem midfielders, 100%. He's been that good for us.
So you're gonna play him on FIFA when it comes out in May.
Mate, I'm gonna fucking.
Spend 230 million on FIFA points.
Mate, I will sell my fucking arm and a leg to get his team of the season, mate. I love the man. Wait, isn't he? He got injured the other day. He came off.
Yeah, so
Yeah, against Spain, right?
Yeah.
I think nothing too serious.
Nah, I don't think it's too bad. But it's just So I saw something on Instagram. It's like, Gravenberch injured. I went, fuck.
That's the end of Liverpool season.
yeah. I think it's the title. Nah,
And
I
that's
think, he's
the
been- he's
way
been
Arsenal
fantastic.
wins the title.
Mate, honestly,
I
the
love
day
the
Arsenal
it's
win a title, it's
impossible.
gonna be a sad
It's
day.
impossible for Liverpool to lose the Premier League title right now.
You say that. I mean, if you look at the table, yeah, we are a good way ahead, but
Too
it's
much.
nothing's impossible, mate.
And you also need to think that Arsenal has difficult games ahead because they
Yeah, I mean,
they have
it's
the Real Madrid
there's
games.
12 points in it, and I reckon Nottingham Forest have more of a chance of winning it than Arsenal. It's just about mentality, really,
Harry's
isn't it?
loving it. It's loving it.
Last question about the
Sorry,
Premier
mate.
League. I want to ask you, what's the season for Arsenal to win the Premier League? Give me a year. Give me a.
Look at the
So
camera.
when your grandkids have grandkids, right? They will be in their 80s when Arsenal finally win a league.
And that's your clip, guys. we're gonna
No, I'm
put it-
joking. I reckon they can win it. Realistically, they can win it in the next 5 years. Probably, realistically, they could win it next year. Who knows? But I think if we're going to talk prediction, I will say 3 seasons time, Arsenal will win it.
Okay. And do you think that Guardiola's City is gonna still be in the Premier League in the next 3 years because of the obviously the FA accusations and everything?
I fucking hope not.
And last question.
loving this section.
Would you go in the streets and celebrate the Premier League titles that they would strip from the Guardiola's team and give it to the Klopp Liverpool?
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
If the 2014 one is given, the one that Gerrard
No, the 2014 was
one.
against Chelsea, so that's done.
No,
That's done,
2013
bro.
one, the one that Gerrard slipped on, that
Bro,
where City ended up winning.
Give it a rest. That one is done. No, I'm talking about the one that Liverpool lost with 99 points. That's the only.
Yeah, 2 of them. We lost by 1 point 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. That
Mate,
one.
I'll be so happy.
What the
I can't. I'll be
fuck?
so happy.
Did you see the camera?
Oh.
You saw your webcam.
Me?
When you said like we lost twice by 1 point, like some balloons started flying behind you.
You are already celebrating, bro.
no, genuine. It does that on my.
Try doing the two sign with your hand again. No,
Kinda
it's
thing?
not working now.
Things. If I do a thumbs up, it'll do a thumbs up.
Yes.
I don't know why, and I
do
don't know
the
how
two
to turn
sign.
it off.
What the fuck?
Do the two sign again.
Maybe it's.
Yeah, there you go.
Liverpool has won the league. Yeah, let's celebrate.
I literally, you know when the day like the podcast after we win the league, it's just gonna be me going like that the whole time trying to get the balloons up. Oh, I don't know why it does it. I need to try and figure out how to turn it off. Anyway, yeah, I want to ask you, if Napoli win the league, are you going to be running around Stadio Olimpico with your balls out?
No,
I'm not.
I
I know
will
you're
not,
not, Dilshan.
and I will probably be in Naples shooting something for the channel, like we talked
I
about.
thought shooting like with a gun
Yeah.
or something.
Not shooting with a gun, shooting the videos.
no, it's if we have to go to Inter and celebrate that one, then you're going to be taking the gun.
Absolutely.
No, what I was going to say was, for the Inter one, are you going to, like, say if Inter win the league and we go up to Milan to watch the title celebrations, are you going to be enjoying being there, or are you going to be wanting to kill yourself the entire time?
No, I'm gonna enjoying it because I will be there working with you guys.
Yeah, that's
So-
the only
Oh,
point.
you're so cute, honestly.
That's
That's
something.
the only point. But for the rest,
Obviously, if we are in Naples shooting for the Scudetto celebrations, I will be happier. But at the same time, I'm not gonna
Oh,
be
it'd
sad
be
if we
so
are in
much fun.
I would be mad as fuck.
Let's say hi
that
to
video would be
Alberto.
the
Ciao,
best video
Alberto.
because we'd be absolutely smashed.
Just get me home, please.
We're gonna do a really fast prediction about the Champions League quarterfinals. Arsenal Real Madrid on the 8th of April.
Real Madrid win comfortably.
Yeah, in London.
1-0 Real Madrid or 2-0 Real Madrid.
I will go on and say 2-0 Arsenal
That's brave.
with a Merino goal and a Declan Rice goal.
Okay. What about Bayern Inter?
I will say I think Inter is gonna go through, but in Munich maybe a draw is something that
Yeah.
you can go home
1-1. Yeah.
with.
Even 1-0 Bayern, I think, is still a good result. Well, not a good result, but it's a result they can take
you
home
can
with them.
you can work on it.
It's manageable,
Absolutely.
exactly.
PSG Aston Villa.
It's in Parc de France. I think it'll be 1-0 PSG. But honestly, I've said this for a long time. I think Villa are going through.
You think Villa is going
Villa
through?
are going through.
One
I've
of
said
the two
it.
best team right now in form in
Right.
Europe.
Clip this. If Villa go through, you can come back to this. I fucking knew it. Honestly,
Okay.
I reckon they'll do it. I genuinely think they'll do
don't
it.
worry, don't worry. I will clip this. And Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund.
Barca. Barca
Yeah.
will win 3-0 on the first leg and 2-1 on the second leg.
Yeah, same, completely the same. So, guys, we are in the last section of our episode today. Obviously, it's the big match.
Well, actually, wait, hang on for a minute. I just want to, like, really quickly.
Yeah.
There's a really important game tonight. Wales are playing away in North Macedonia. And you two, right, remind me why you two know North Macedonia so well.
We didn't go to the World Cup because of a loss against Macedonia. Yes. At the same time, don't get cocky because we have
No, I
we have 4 World Cups. You have nothing. We have 2 Euros. You have nothing.
I don't think we've even been to 4 World Cups.
Exactly. So,
Bro, you're not even in Europe.
All right, fuck off. That's just me.
geographically, it's different from political. So
Okay, no, but what I'm saying now is it's a massive game for Wales tonight. Hopefully we can beat them away, and it puts us in a really good position. I mean, you know, our league now is North Macedonia, Wales, Belgium, Kazakhstan, Liechtenstein. Who would you say should be going through in that league?
can you please repeat, because I heard a lot of a lot of bitch teams.
Okay, North Macedonia, Wales, Belgium, Kazakhstan, Liechtenstein.
Belgium straight ahead, and then to the playoffs, maybe Wales.
Okay. I think we're winning the whole fucking lot.
You think
World
you're
Cup
better than
2026, and Wales are going to win it.
Okay, you said it. You're worse than the Americans that say that they are gonna win their home World Cup, but
Oh, mate, they're tragic. Anyway,
they're tragic. They lost against Panama in the semifinal of their Nations League, CONCACAF Nations League. Okay.
Time to go to the big match.
What?
Big match.
Please try your buzzer, Harry.
Show it to us. Our rocket just.
This is
launched.
mine. So we can start with the our big match.
So I'll spin the wheel. So
Like always, we start with the wheel. The wheel is gonna choose two teams, and the first one to get one player that played for both teams gets the points.
let's start.
Oh.
The first team is Club Bruges.
Fuck.
And Chelsea.
no, he played for Genk. I was going to say Courtois, but Courtois was Genk.
Yeah, it was Gank.
None. Let's spin it
Give
again.
me 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay.
Counted. No, you cannot give me 10 seconds. I wouldn't be.
I'll spin it again.
Yeah.
Hang on, have a look if there were any right answers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
I'll have a look. Let me Google that quickly.
Yeah, let's spin it. The wheel still.
but. Oh.
Liverpool. Harry, this is your one.
Bro, if you lose with Liverpool,
Barcelona.
Xavier Mascherano.
It was Jacopo first.
No, it was not.
bro.
It was a little late.
Bro, I'm 100%. As soon as you said bar, I clicked it.
Probably there's a little delay on the call.
Oh, yeah, because that's really fair, isn't it? I am 100% sure that was me. 100%.
I will give the point to Harry, but if I lose this time only because of this week, I'm certain that
Mate, you won't like Xavier Mascherano anymore.
I'm sure, and I was gonna say Coutinho at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, fair.
1-0, Harry.
Okay, let's go.
To be fair, Yak is probably the only point I'm going to get anyway.
Let's see.
Juventus and Real Madrid.
Me before this time
Yeah,
is so clear.
Yeah. 100%.
Zinedine Zidane.
The next coach the next year of Juventus.
Next year's coach. Absolutely.
1-0.
1-0.
Ajax.
Yes.
Bayern Munich.
Mazraoui. Oh, fuck. So, yeah, that was me 100% anyway.
Yeah.
Mazraoui.
Chill, boy, chill.
So don't.
Man, I'm so
Shane,
on it that I'm like.
Shane is looking at you directly.
Yeah.
So don't worry. Okay, 2-1. Go ahead with the last one.
Bravo,
We
Harry,
said
bravo.
4 or 5 today.
Let's do 5.
5.
Liverpool again. Zenit. There should be someone.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, there definitely is someone. There must be.
I don't think he played for them, but Lovren maybe.
Oh, was he?
I don't think
Zenit?
so, but
Lovren.
he's the only one that could have played for them.
Lovren.
Yeah.
I cannot find it. Just look on your map.
I'll look for him. I'm sure that
Yeah.
like someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Zenit
played for-
and
Yes!
Liverpool. Yeah, fair play.
Yes.
Damn.
That's such a rogue one. Fuck me.
2-0.
No, mate, that's class from you. Fair play.
Yeah, that was,
Thank
that
you.
was really nice.
Thank you. So the last one right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Olympiacos.
Okay. That's a bit random.
Paris Saint-Germain.
I'm not sure about it, but I think I'm gonna say Kurzawa. I don't know because
Check it.
I think I'm wrong, but I don't know why I remember him with Olympiacos shirt. Let's see. Kurzawa didn't play for Olympiacos.
Okay.
It was Boa Vista. Why does he play for Boa Vista?
What's
I don't
the
know.
last one?
Do you have someone for Olympiacos?
Wait, I couldn't even name you 3 players who'd played for Olympiacos, let alone PSG as well. Fucking hell.
Inter.
Yes.
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Okay, this one I'm really not sure about it, but there was a right back called Cerna. He was Croatian. I don't know if he played for Inter or not.
Cerna,
But
yeah, but I don't think for Inter maybe, yeah, but
no, I don't think he
I
did. He
will look
definitely
for
played Shakhtar, but I don't think he played Inter.
I have one maybe. So I will try mine after it. Let's see, Cerna. No, this is not.
No.
That's
Nah.
absolutely not.
Cagliari
No,
was that.
Harry Jakob opened a volleyball player. Wrong person.
Yeah, no. Cerna played for Cagliari. I've just looked it up.
Okay, no, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
I have one, Dodò. Not the one that is playing for Fiorentina right now, but the one that played for Inter years ago.
The name?
They all have the same name. I'm gonna say Dodò only because he had Dodò on the shirt. I'm gonna
He
look for him.
did play for Inter, but he didn't play for Shakhtar.
Let's see. Dodò played for Roma, Inter, Santos. No, didn't play for Shakhtar. Okay, we'll close the section of the
2-0, right?
2-0. Yes.
Okay, let's go with some.
Also, Alberto said the same thing. Obviously, a Brazilian played for Inter and Shakhtar, but he doesn't arrive to him, and he's an Inter fan, so
So you're better.
yeah. 2-0.
2-0.
We're going to the questions.
Let's go with the first question. Listen, you all. Which manager has won the UEFA Champions League with 3 different clubs?
I'm gonna say, fuck the Champions League, not the.
Champions League with 3
I'm
different
gonna say
teams.
Ancelotti, but it's not Ancelotti.
It's Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
That's what I say. You can see me mouthing it in the video as well.
Milan,
Carlo
Real
Ancelotti.
Madrid, and
Milan, Real Madrid, and
Bayern.
no.
no,
Was it?
I don't think he won it with 3 different teams, because he won it with Milan, he won it with Real Madrid numerous times, but he didn't win it with Chelsea. He didn't win it with PSG. He didn't win it.
He definitely didn't win it with Everton.
Absolutely not.
Maybe it's wrong.
I think it's wrong.
On his manager. Yeah, he's won 2 Champions Leagues with AC Milan. He's
2
won.
different teams.
Germany has fucked up. But
I'm
it
gonna
was-
say that
Yeah, no.
I will get no. I will not get the point. But
No, we would not. You would not.
No, I don't think he
Juve
won it
didn't
with
win the
Juve.
Champions League with Juventus. He wasn't the Juve manager in '96 when
No.
Juventus won the last
No,
Champions
no,
League.
he only won 2 Champions Leagues. So.
Yeah. 2 different
was
teams,
wrong.
not only 2 Champions Leagues.
Okay. Which nation has won the most UEFA European Championship?
Germany,
And
France,
no, it's equal. 2
Netherlands,
teams. No,
Spain this year.
Germany and Spain.
Fucking how many guesses does he get?
Fuck, you said the same thing. You said the same thing.
No, it's not right.
Jesus Christ, you were like, oh yeah.
You as
Honestly, I may as well have just
one
let you
nation-
there
as
for
one
10
nation
minutes
of
naming
team and
countries.
nationality. Germany, it was the first one.
I said which nation? No,
Nation.
No,
He did say nation, to be fair. I will give him the point based on you saying nation.
Okay.
Oh,
I gave to you the Liverpool Barcelona one. This is the
Yeah, no, 100%. This point is yours. He did say nation.
Okay, 3-2.
3-3, yeah.
Okay. Who's the only player to have won the UEFA Champions League with 3 different clubs?
Clarence Seedorf.
My God. 4-2.
You're a nerd, you know that.
With Ajax, Real Madrid, and Milan.
Yeah. You're a nerd, mate.
Yeah, bro, but I like this type of thing.
Clearly.
4-2.
Which team won the Premier League with the largest points margin? This one, sorry.
Manchester City.
Which season?
That's not a question.
No,
2000.
the point is yours, but
Yeah, it was 2017-18.
that's right. So 3-0.
No, 4-3.
4-3.
Don't try to. Don't
No,
try.
isn't it 3-all?
No, it's 3-0.
No, it's 4-3.
No, bro.
No,
it's
3-0.
3-0.
Because you just went 3-2 up.
We were 2-2. I got 2 questions right. You only won.
No, you literally just had the.
Yeah, it was.
You did get the Ancelotti
The Germany
one.
one and the Clarence Seedorf one.
Yeah.
Don't try, man. I know that you want to see me lose, but
4-2.
Oh, bro, we want to see you lose so bad.
I'm probably gonna lose.
Who's the only player to have won the PFA Player of the Year award in consecutive years?
I'm gonna say Steven Gerrard.
No,
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry. 2003 and 2004.
Yes,
Yeah,
I knew
fair.
it. I knew it.
5-2.
Bro, if I get you on Premier League,
You have to look at his face, please.
Are you just watching my face, Dilshan?
right? Yeah,
Oh,
he's
fuck.
looking for which one of us. Yeah, I saw the face. I saw the face. I say.
So now the question.
If I get you on Premier League questions, bro.
Really bad. It's really bad.
So 5-3.
5-3. We have got another question. The last one, probably.
Yeah, biggest
Okay.
one. And then we go to the last two
Yeah.
career path.
Let me see.
You need to get it if you wanna win.
Which stadium has hosted the most European Cup and Champions League finals?
Wembley Stadium.
That's right.
I wasn't sure, but I wanted to say Wembley, but I didn't know.
So it's 5-3,
5-4.
5-4. We're close, huh?
We are close with the
I
I
last
can't, like,
two.
if I didn't get a question right about Wembley, that is game over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe yeah.
That would be so
But the fact is, I wanted to say it, but at the same time, I wasn't so sure about it. So
I
I
think my
let you
problem
have
was
it.
is I don't know if they counted the old Wembley and stuff into it, and I still don't.
yeah,
actually, but-
exactly. Then I thought also about the Bernabeu. Maybe I
Mm,
also.
I
thought
was
about-
thinking New Camp, but I don't even know if there's been one. in
No, I don't think they had a final in the Nou Camp.
What a stadium that would have been to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have the first
Let's
career
go-
path?
I'm working on it. I'm ready.
Is
So,
ready?
The first one is. Where's Wikipedia? 2015-16 Atletico Madrid B. 2016-17 Alaves. 17-18 Real Madrid.
Tio Hernandez.
Damn, boy.
I got it as soon as
Damn,
you said
boy.
Atletico B's, but I just needed to make sure. Like, I wasn't sure about the second one, and then Real Madrid I knew.
Yeah,
Good,
I
good,
didn't
bravo,
have the
bravo.
time to do it.
Really good, really
That's the
good.
thing with this game is it's so like if you can get it on the first one,
Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
fine.
absolutely.
it gets easier.
5-0, the last
5-0.
one to get it.
2006, 2007. Wait a minute. I fucked up. Sorry. 2015-18 Villarreal. 2018-19 Atletico Madrid, and now he's playing in Manchester City from 2019.
Rodri.
Rodri.
Was that fuck?
6'5". Look at this handsome boy. We want to do another one, or you just want?
I'm
No, I'm good.
Obviously,
no,
obviously.
no. I'm
No,
enjoying. We can do more. I don't mind.
Let's do
The
this
last one.
We're finishing way earlier. Let me see. Harry, come on. No, this one is too easy.
Let's see.
Easy as well.
I remember that Rodri played for Villarreal before then.
Mate, neither. I can't lie. I buzzed when he said City, so I thought I should know this, and then I was like Atletico City, Atletico City. I was
Yeah,
like,
the fact
"Ah."
is Villarreal put me in the wrong way.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
out
100%.
from the youth
I
team.
remember him playing for Atletico, but not Villarreal.
Okay, got it. You ready?
Yeah, last one.
The last one. So, I will start from the youth teams.
Okay.
2008, 2010. Lasciamo perdere. 10, 8, 11 Southampton. 11, 19 Chelsea. 19, 20 Bayern Munich. 29, 22 Bayern Munich B. And he's still playing Bayern Munich.
Jamal Musiala.
Fuck, I
Musiala.
completely.
Yeah,
today
as soon
with
I
the
can't
real
lie.
life-
Looking back, I should have had that way sooner. Southampton, Chelsea, Bayern.
Yeah.
There's literally, I swear, he's the only person who's done that.
I remember him playing for Chelsea only in the youth team,
In the
but
youth
like
team,
until he was 14.
Yeah.
After that,
I think Southampton was like literally like he was there for not long at all.
yeah, he
Yeah,
was
just a
there
year, just a
at
year.
9 years old for 2 months or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, no.
Harry destroyed Jacopo today.
The
We are
Oh,
Oh,
all
1-1.
happy.
I genuinely, that's gonna be the
Finally.
first time
Finally.
and the
first
last time.
Destroyed is a little bit.
The first time ever that Jacopo loses.
What was it? 7-5 in the end.
Yeah, 7-5.
7-5.
I'm very happy with that. I can't lie.
Don't worry, I'm gonna study for next week. Don't worry.
Oh fuck.
So
So
guys,
here we are.
we are at the end of this week's episode. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, and remember to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We're gonna put some of the clips from today's episode on the social, so you will see the best moments of this episode on Instagram and TikTok.
It's been a fun episode.
It's been a
been
really
good. It's
fun
been really
episode.
good.
We'll see each other. I want to thank Dishon here with me,
Thank you,
and
guys.
Harry from Wales.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see each other next week. Thank you.
And Forza